Hi Taurus, welcome to June. I hope it finds you well. This is the general reading for the sun, moon, rising sign of those that have Taurus in their natal chart. If your Venus is in Taurus, that pertains more to your love, romance, intimacy sector, then this video is also for you. If your midheaven is in Taurus, which is more about your finances and career, this video is for you. If you just happened upon my video, hi, how are you? As well as those that are cross-watching for people that they're interested in, I hope that you find all that you need. So this is a general reading again. This may not resonate today or this month, but at the very least you can still listen to what I have to say and just apply what I intuitively feel today at a later time whenever it's necessary for you. But let's definitely get into your reading. With June's reading, I'm doing something differently where I have already pre-shuffled and pulled the cards before I turn on the camera, just to try to give myself enough time to read. I just want to make sure that I'm making the most out of my time and I don't feel rushed, as I sometimes feel when I'm shuffling and pulling during the recording. So we'll try it out. If you like this style, definitely let me know in the comment section below. If you don't, you can dislike the video or just let me know in the comment section below. But nonetheless, coming into the first week of June for you, you have the King of Pentacles that came out, followed by the Hanged Man and the Judgment card. The second week of June going into mid-month, you have the Knight of Wands, followed by the Knight of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. The last week you have the Ten of Pentacles reverse with the Two of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords and the Five of Wands. So what is going on with you guys? I'm getting a sense that you guys have hit the wall with something. It's like you've been putting all of your time and your attention on your finances and on your career, feeling like that would be the source of your happiness and your contentment. Of course, that's where you would be able to build your security from, and from there you can pour out onto other people. But I think that you've been working so hard and doing so much that you have come to a point where you realize that that is not enough for you with this King of Pentacles and the Hanged Man with the Judgment card, that what you have been working on is not necessarily what you need. Or at this point now you understand that it's not, what am I trying to say? What you thought you wanted, it's just not what you actually need at this point. So now you're at the point where you're making a decision, you're getting a wake-up call to really gauge how this cycle has been for you, that has started or that is coming to an end, how it's been on your own mind state, how it's been on your own health, right? You're realizing that you've been sacrificing a lot to no avail, really, because you have this Judgment card. I feel like for a lot of you Tauruses, it's been for nothing what you've been building, because you have nobody to share it with, in a sense. You've neglected the emotional side of who you are and being able to have emotional connections with people, even because you are such a workaholic. You put so much into just your business. You wrapped a lot of your self-worth and your self-esteem into your business, and that's just not enough. So you guys are hitting a wall coming into June, and you're going to have to look at these decisions that you've made and figure out how you can turn it around and do better for this next upcoming cycle, or in the middle of the cycle even. You are now realizing that you need some other things. to be implemented into your life. And so in the mid-month, that is what this Knight of Wands is talking about. You may have lost your mojo, you may have lost your inspiration, you may have lost the feeling of being motivated to do things, you may have lost your passion in your work or just in your own life, in your social life, and being able to have that intimacy and that romance. I'm hearing wined and dined, like you're going to be making some changes, you're going to be incorporating that into your life, or you need to, coming into the mid-month. That is the obstacle with this Knight of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. This person can very well be younger than you, that you are attracted to on a romantic sense, and you have some reservations about that, right? You've been kind of caught up in your mind as far as whether you should move forward with this person or not coming into June, because they are younger than you. But they are bringing out a romantic side of you, or they are just romantic, and you get to appreciate that feeling of being in love, or of being courted, right? Everybody should have that experience in their life as far as being wined and dined and being courted and just treated properly. And with the Knight of Cups, this is somebody that's just very romantic. Like they will write you poems. They kind of look at you from afar and just appreciate your beauty from afar and kind of put that into something and give it to you as a gift to express how they feel about you. I hope that's making sense. You may have some reservations about that, especially if there's like a big age gap, but age is nothing but a number. There are some people who are 16 years old that have found the love of their life and that know what it is that they want in life, and they go forward and they actually achieve that goal, or they will achieve that goal. There are some people that are just that mentally strong and that mentally and emotionally mature. So some people do mature a lot earlier in life. Don't knock it until you try it. Give them a chance. And I'm seeing that you will move forward and provide that opportunity come the end of June. I mean, it's worth a shot. You know what I'm saying? It's worth a shot. Just be careful that you aren't coming across as being too controlling or being secretive. When things don't go your way, don't lash out in anger. Don't cause any unnecessary arguments as well. Don't be in your own way as far as having internal conflict. As far as workplace goes, you may not be passionate about the thing that you're doing, and so you need to take a time out and really figure out what your passion is. You may have lost that at some point in your life, and that's needing to be rediscovered. You may need to go back to childhood. Something from the past with this Judgment card is coming up. So however this resonates for you, it's coming back. Yeah, in reliving certain moments of the past, you may remember what it is that you were passionate about, what you spoke about potentially as a kid or in your adolescence or while you were in college. I don't know how old everybody is that watches these videos, but there's something there that you're reliving, or that you remember what it is that you want to doing, what it is that you actually want to do, and you move forward with that, and it's going to be something that is more emotionally fulfilling. Don't be afraid, especially if you are an older person watching my video, of being outperformed by people that are younger than you, of feeling like what you have to offer is not enough in the career path that you will be choosing or going down, just because somebody may have been doing it for a shorter time period than you, or maybe a longer time period than you, and they just have different skill sets. You also have something that you can bring to the table, so just make sure that you yourself feel worthy enough to take or make this change in your life, right? You can't grow in comfort, so you're going to be a little uncomfortable by the end of June, especially if you're taking a new path in your career, right? Especially if you're changing direction with what you're doing, or if you're incorporating something else with what you're doing. You're adding some type of risk. You're expanding your business in some type of way, using either resources that you have or in reaching out and accumulating more resources. A chance is going to be taken. It's going to feel uncomfortable at first, but it's going to lead you to victory at the end of the day. This is going to be something that gives you a reason to fight in life, right? It kind of puts that fire back inside of you. So you definitely need that. Everybody needs to feel like they have a purpose, you know. You have to have something worth fighting for in this lifetime. That's what keeps you grounded. That's what kind of keeps you motivated. That's what can keep you inspired, or where you can branch out and find inspiration to bring that back into the work that you do, into your romantic life. Again, as this resonates for you, everybody's story is a little bit different. But just hold on to the vision, or be okay with changing what that vision is, right? Setting the tone for the direction that you actually want your life to go in if it has not been fulfilling. If you've been sacrificing too much of yourself and you don't feel good about where you are at this point in your life, right? Changes can always be made as long as you're willing to do the work, as long as you're willing to be consistent in the changes that need to be made. Take incremental steps forward, right? I'm all about marginal gains. Improve upon yourself by 1% every day. In 100 days, at the very least, if you really do it every day, you will be at 100%. But there's 365 days in the year, so that kind of gives you the room to play around with and be okay with not doing so great on certain days. So just hold the vision, you guys, and be willing to make the necessary changes to move forward if you haven't been satisfied, so that you can actually manifest something that is substantial and that has like lasting fulfillment or contentment for you. So that's what I'm picking up for you guys. Just be patient with yourself, be forgiving with yourself and other people at this time as things unfold. Everything is going in the direction that it is supposed to, or it will by the end of June. You will figure out how to do that. But until then, chakras, definitely throughout the month, work on your heart chakra. Work on your sacral chakra and your solar plexus, as well as your root chakra. So those are the main ones that I'm getting. Feel free to just check in with all of them to make sure that you are not under or overactive in other areas. If you don't know how to do that, I will leave the link in the description box below for you to read. As well, like this video if it resonated for you. Share this with your friends and family, and do subscribe for more. And I will talk to you guys around the 15th of June. So I will see you then.